How's it going, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the Free Retro Game Collection. Now in this episode we're going to go over some awesome video game finds and talk about a toy I was able to find that has some pretty decent value. If you guys are curious to see what I picked up, definitely stay tuned and check out this video. So the way this first episode is going to roll out is I'm going to be talking about what I picked up, some stories behind everything, what I plan on keeping, what I plan on selling, approximate value of everything, and also talk about what we have left for money. Now in the next episode, so episode 2, that's where we're going to be going over what I ended up selling, and talk about if I had any struggles of selling anything. Now this first episode may be a bit shorter than the future episodes, but that's because I'm not going to be including much of the eBay aspects of everything about what I'm selling or what has been sold, what's been difficult selling, because by the time I'm recording this video, I'm out of money for these games. I really can't do much hunting if I don't have any money, and I can say I have less than $3 left to do any game hunting. So we got to get some sales going quick. I've just been pushing out this video because I started school this past week, so yeah, I'm a little bit behind on everything. So far we have spent $47.47, and that's only 3 purchases. There has been a few times since I was able to buy everything that I could have made some other purchases and taken some money in my own pocket. I'm trying my best not to do that, and one of the purchases I almost made was going to be one of the, I could buy it, but I really don't want it. Is it going to stay on my shelf? Could I really sell it for much? I wasn't feeling it, and that was a problem in the past, is that I would just literally buy everything out there. Looking back on it, I probably should have bought it because, look, the games were pretty cool, but I didn't want to chance it, and as I said, we're out of money. Now, I'm trying my best not to only hold myself for what I have available for money, but really if it comes down to it, the idea is we are spending $50, and if we're capped at $50, we're not spending anything more than that until something goes. So I am going to go over my Savers pickups first as well, and then I'll be going into the toy pickup last, so you guys can get an idea of what the toy is, what it's worth, because it absolutely blew my mind, and hopefully you guys can kind of see what you may want to look out for while you're game hunting. So as you guys all know, if you're going to go game hunting or go to the flea market, go to yard sales, you want to wake up early and you want to get there first. You want to be there by like 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 9 o'clock at the latest. But I can tell you guys that is not the case with this first pickup. This first pickup actually happened, I think I was the 21st, which I want to say is a Saturday afternoon, at about, the first one is at 4:21 p.m. and the second one, because I'll go into that in just a bit, happened at 4:27 p.m. Now, I unfortunately don't have any footage of myself picking up these things because when I first saw the name of one of the games, my mind was like, oh my god, I think that game's worth a good amount. I don't know anything good about the game. There's going to be some awesome, so going back on that, there may be times where I'm like, I might sell this, I might keep it, and then I'll be like, if I don't give myself enough time to really look into these games, we'll figure it out from there. The only reason I didn't really touch anything or really look into anything is because I said I don't have any recording footage, and I want you guys to absolutely believe me that this is exactly what I picked up. So, as I said, this was on a Saturday at 4 something in the afternoon, and it's either if collectors went there, if red collectors went there, they either didn't look in this one area, which is like the most common area for games, or maybe they just put them out. I honestly have no clue, but these pickups are pretty freaking rad. So the first purchase I made was for 4 bags of games. You guys can't really see here, but I'll go over them one by one. And the total cost on that was $36.79. That is because I did have a 20% off coupon. And surprisingly, the salesperson didn't ring out one of the bags, but I think it's because of the way one of the bags was stapled, as you can see right here. The tag's kind of tucked underneath it, so he ended up only ringing out 3 bags worth of games. Each bag was about $12.99 to $14.99. They contained about 4 to 5 games each. The next purchase I did was seriously 5 or 6 minutes after that, because the way my Savers, or I don't want to say my Savers, but the way the Savers I go to is laid out is you first walk into the store, on the left hand side is like books and fabrics and like bedding. Whole middle of the store is clothing. The right hand side is like toys and media. And the back of it is all like random electronics or like bookshelves or furniture and things like that. Towards the front of the store, there is a glass case where they keep almost all video games. I haven't seen a video game not there in the past few months. I'm pretty sure that's where they keep everything. As you guys can see, hopefully, I probably can't show it because these lights are really bright. for $5.34. I'll try taking a picture if it doesn't show up well. And this pickup was for $36.79. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. As I said, these bags have not been tampered with. I actually need to whip out some scissors so I can open these so I can show you guys what's inside. Now, I'm actually going to probably save the best bag for last and actually put sticky notes and everything as to what everything is worth. So we're going to start off with the first one. I only knew I actually know about most of these games in here, but a few of them really did stand out. Now this, based off game value now, this bag is actually worth about $52, so $51.92. And if you guys would like, I could show you the game value now image, which I probably will do, so you guys can get an idea of what the value is based off of today. So I actually did it about 10 minutes ago, January 21st. The reason I also did leave these bags closed is because I don't want to show you guys if I tamper with anything or looked inside. I do want to show you guys the good, the bad, and the horrendous things that may happen when you pick up things in these bags. I can't check and see if anything has a disc inside, what the disc condition is. I'm not going to go through every disc though, because that will take way too long. It's going to be way too annoying with sound. But I will check everything and show you guys. So the first game we have here is Siren. That has the disc inside. Devil May Cry 2, and yeah, I guess that's a 2-disc? Oh, okay, that is a 2-disc game. Next one you have is Manhunt. This, perfect. So maybe it's not worth that. There is actually no disc inside. Next one, we have Okage. Another thing, so the value is obviously going to keep dropping. This does not have a manual inside. And if I go look at discs, that could be good or bad. Last one, Sly Cooper. Just case only, no disc. So, like I said, guys, there's going to be some times where we may get hosed and not end up getting, what we expect out of things. So that bag I said was worth about was it $51.22 or $51.82? And was it Manhunt? Yeah, Manhunt, Sly Cooper were in there. That's alright, because I know like Okage or Okage, maybe Siren, those probably worth about 12 to maybe 15 bucks each. So we'll be able to make our money back at least. With all these bags, I only paid for 3 out of 4 because the other one didn't ring up, and I did get 20% off. So it's really not the end of the world. This next bag, based off game value now, is for $51.83. So we'll see how we did with this one. And I'm sorry if any of these sounds are annoying, guys. I can only imagine. I have pet peeves with certain sounds as well, like crunching and chewing and pots and pans and things like that. So yeah. All right. So we have 5 games here. I paid whatever 20% is, $14.99, so 12 bucks. Yeah. First game is Legacy of Kain Defiance. Disc is in there. Manual is not. Oof. I probably shouldn't be doing that. It's probably really loud for you guys. Next one is Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. That is complete. Next game here. That's pretty cool. Actually, it's by Capcom. It's Dark Watch. I've never even heard of this game. This one is also complete. We have Onimusha Warlords. Empty case. Welp. And I don't think that game is even that expensive, so that's really not a big deal. Last one here is we have The Suffering, The Ties That Bind. That is complete. It's going to be really hard to also tell, like I just said, about what I plan on keeping, what I plan on, or what I don't plan on keeping, because I really don't know. I don't know really much about any of these games, but some of them look pretty cool, so we'll go back and forth and maybe go back onto the next video. Next bag here, also $14.99. This one does have 5 games. This one's honestly nothing spectacular, but a few of my discs for the games I did end up keeping for my collection are kind of scratched, so I did possibly need some few replacements. First thing here is the Gun Club, NRA Gun Club. I don't know what the heck this is. I don't even care for it. This is like a $3 game, if that. Next game we have here, let me actually grab my MacBook down here, so I can actually probably tell you guys more about the values of everything, because it's going to be kind of weird not to. So the next game we have here is Resident Evil Outbreak File Number 2. This one here is complete. Actually, no, that's not complete. This has 50 cent bulletproof inside. Man, we're getting kind of hosed in this first episode. Like, I was pretty stoked for everything. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Well, we know how this is obviously gonna go. That was a $19 game. It's probably worth 3/4 that now. It's probably worth not even selling for the Casey manual, but it is what it is. We have Reservoir Dogs. That actually has a getaway inside. We have 20 Bucks Underground 2. I did actually need a manual for this, so that's okay. I'm going to probably keep that one and swap mine out. And last is Tony Hawk Underground 2. Has everything but the manual. I don't think that's the original manual. I think it's just in the cover. So, that's not bad. I won't lie to you guys. I'm actually pretty nervous for the next one. So this bag is worth approximately $104. The other bags were all worth about like between $40 and $50, based off online prices. I probably shouldn't hold scissors like that. But this bag was actually $12.99, and if everything is here inside, we will be pretty thrilled. There's some good games. I'm not gonna lie. We have Armored Core 2. That is complete. The next game we have is Silent Hill Origins. This game manual. That actually was a very light feeling manual. Oh god. Oh my god. We have Obscure. Obscure is in here, and the disc is in there. So this game alone is about a $60 game complete. This is pretty much what was going to pay for the initial investment or anything. I did do some, I read up on it a little bit, and I found out it's a 2-player co-op game, and it has music by Sum 41. It has some okay ratings. So this game honestly is probably going to stay. I don't want to make it that easy for myself to really make money back. But if I have to, it's going to happen. And the next game we have is Silent Hill 2. That's complete. And the last one is Resident Evil Outbreak. This feels loose. So disc is in there, case in there, do have a manual. I won't lie to you guys, it's going to be pretty hard to not keep a lot of those games. So we may rely on our toy purchase to kind of bring back our initial funds. So I'm going to put everything back here. And as I said, the entire lot is worth about $253.16, which you guys may not be able to see. As you guys know, that's not what we're going to get for it. We probably are in the range of about $180 worth of games. Actually, probably less than that. The good thing is a lot of the games that were up there in price. It was Reservoir Dogs, I think, is one of them. Resident Evil Outbreak, File Number 2. That was kind of a letdown. But everything else, at least, was complete, except for Resident Evil Outbreak number 1. But we have the Silent Hill in there. We have Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill Origins. We have Obscure. We did pretty well with that. And as I mentioned earlier, I did go back to the store 6 minutes later because I was so thrilled about finding everything here that I wanted to go back, and I was like, wait, I didn't check like the back wall or anything. I didn't like check through everything. Like, what happened here? As you guys know, I also collect music CDs, so I never checked music, but I ended up even skipping on that. So I did go back 6 minutes later, and for $5.34, because the bag was $4.99, Rhode Island state taxes are 7%. I was able to pick up a pretty cool bag. I haven't even tested anything here, so it's possible things may not work. First thing is a Nintendo Wii U Pro Controller. I already have 2 of these, but I think the ones I actually have are knockoff ones. I pay like nothing for them. It's going to be good to finally have one of these. My niece always comes over. She wants to play Mario Kart. She always wants to use the gamepad. So that means I'm stuck using either my like classic controller attachments for the controller or whatever it is. But it'd be cool to finally have one of those. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. A grip. I really don't think I need one, but I might need one. It's actually not that bad. And last, we have a Hyrule Warriors Link's crossbow training, or pretty much just a gun for anything, but I think it's missing something. This doesn't look like it's complete. I don't know how these things work, but that's fine. I don't plan on keeping that. I have a Wii, I just don't really use it. But that bag right there I paid $4.99 for. Pro controllers, I'm sure they probably go for about $20 on average on eBay. So that alone is a pretty good pickup. And yeah, I'm probably going to actually grab these games really quick since we're all down here. And I'm probably going to go through what I plan on keeping. But like I said, guys, we need to make our money back, and we need to do that soon because we need to do some game hunting. So for Resident Evil Outbreak, chances are I'm going to keep that. That's on the maybe shelf. And if you guys are curious how the maybe, definitely, and hidden to eBay shelf is going to work, watch the intro video. I go over all that there. I don't want to go through there and make this video super, super long. Silent Hill 2. I'm not a huge fan of horror games. I won't lie to you guys. And yeah, you guys are going to be saying, why am I maybe keeping Resident Evil? I played Resident Evil in the past, the GameCube one, so Silent Hill is probably going to be something I'm going to keep as well. That's actually going to stay in the definitely pile. Obscure. This would be easy to make the money back with. But it's co-op. Co-op collector here. Horror game. My fiance loves Fatal Frame, so if we can probably mix all that, maybe I can actually get her to play this with me. So we're keeping that. That'd be too easy to make money on. Silent Hill Origins. We'll keep that. Armored Core 2. It looks okay, but as decent as it looks pretty bad. So that's probably going to go on eBay. Underground 1. I'll swap one of them out, so it's a chance I may or may not keep something out of it if I want to swap the disc. That's going on eBay. Tony Hawk Underground 2, I'm probably going to take the manual, maybe the case from it, depending on what mine looks like. It looks pretty good from here. So probably that's going to hit the eBay as well. Reservoir Dogs with the getaway inside. I'll put that, I don't even know, that's just going to go somewhere. Resident Evil Outbreak, file number 2. It's not even worth getting rid of this. The case I'll keep because it has 50 cents inside. We'll keep that for now, and we'll hopefully find a disc for it throughout the buying thing. NRA Gun Club, that's going. The Suffering. This looks pretty cool, I won't lie. So it's going to be on the maybe shelf until I read more about it. Onimusha, this is a loose case, so that's obviously going to be staying. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I can't really sell that. Dark Watch. It's a first-person shooter. It actually looks pretty rad. We're going to learn some more about this game. That's going to be going in the maybe pile. Legacy of Kain, I love these games. Love the original ones. I don't know how these ones play. So I'll probably give these games a little bit of a whirl. Those are going to stay in the maybe pile. And in the next video, once I find more about it, maybe have a chance to play it, I'll do a follow-up, let you guys know if I'm going to keep that one. Same thing with Legacy of Kain. It'd be cool to get a manual for this. But I'm actually going to keep that. I'll put that in maybe, never mind. Manhunt, so disappointed. It's case only. No manual, just case. That's just going to obviously stay because I can't do much about that. Sly Cooper, case, same thing. Have to keep that. Okage. I think it was Nintendo talked about this before. So I'm keeping that. I'd be a jerk if I didn't. Devil May Cry 2. I'm going to get rid of this because I actually have the Devil May Cry collection on my PS4. So I'm getting rid of that one. And Siren. Another one of those things, I don't know anything about it. So I'll hold on to it for now until I read more about it. And yeah. So this is a stack of things that we'll be getting rid of to hopefully recoup some of the money. We have Armored Core 2, Tony Hawk Underground 1, Underground 2, Reservoir Dogs, Gun Club, or Reservoir Dogs only has the wrong game in it, so it's going to go somewhere. And Devil May Cry 2. All those are going to be going. And for the maybe pile, we have Siren, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2, Dark Watch, The Suffering, and Resident Evil Outbreak is missing the manual. Yeah, that's missing the manual. Why don't I just keep it? Because I have the first one. I don't know what I'm doing. So at least these games are possibly going to be going, but we'll do that in the future video. And for keeping, we're trying to build a killer collection. So we have Silent Hill 2. We have Obscure, Silent Hill Origins, Resident Evil Outbreak file number 2. We have Outbreak number 1. Onimusha was missing, or case only. Manhunt was case only, or the wrong game. Sly Cooper, same thing, case only. And Okage. So we're only going to be keeping, these are the only things that actually have games in it. So we'll be keeping at least this stack for now in the collection. We may be filtering some of these out, but it is what it is. As far as the Wii U Pro Controller goes, I put that down here. We're going to keep that. I'll think about actually more throughout the week if I ever plan on using my Wii U again. I probably really won't because I have a Switch and I think it only gets played like once or every other month. So yeah. So approximate value for everything is about 253. I think it's all noted down right here. So 253.16. We spent a total of like 42 and change on games alone. And the last thing I want to go over, because to get to the 47.47, $47.47 spent. We did purchase one other thing, and this is the toy that I was able to find. Now, toys, as I have mentioned before, can be worth some good money. I don't really have much toys up here that's worth like, any money. These are all toys I found for like 25, 50 cents, and it's just not worth getting rid of because I think they look cool. But this thing right here, and it's been clicking, so if it's been clicking throughout this episode, I'm very sorry. And clicking things are usually alarm clocks. I don't have the receipt for this, but if you guys can see that little tag in there, it says $4.99. It has a 1. The way my Salvation Army priced everything is they put the month on there and the price, and if it's the next month, so into February, if it's still there, it'd be half off or 25% off or something like that. I don't know if my Salvation Army is weird, like, different than everyone else's, but this is an alarm clock from, I think it's 1977. So yes, 1977 alarm clock. I'll pull up an eBay search right here, or in the video right over my head right now, that these things actually fetch almost $100, and I paid $5.34 with it. This I am going to have to sell as is because I tried setting the alarm. I did put a battery in it. I don't know how it works because I know there's this little clip right here, and Oscar the Grouch pops out, and it's pretty cool looking. Like, I think this is really rad, and I kind of want to keep it. But based off my appreciation towards what this thing is and what it's worth, way different levels, and $4.99, so $5.34 investment. If I sell this after eBay fees, we may only have $90 out of it. That's $90 in games. That's way better than having this. So far, guys, hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry if it's been all over the place and sorry if it's longer than expected. I did go over the games I plan on keeping. It's cool that we got hosed on a few things so you guys can see how that's going to work. Also went over the toy I was able to find. I don't really know much about it. But in the next episode, guys, I'm going to go over what has been sold, what I've been able to make. I have $2.50 for shipping costs, which hopefully I can ship one thing out, at least, with what I have left in the money. And hopefully we can get some money back in the pocket for this series. I'm hoping by the next episode we have about $100 spent on games because I'm hoping to kind of make off everything. So yeah, I'll do a follow-up. If I sold anything I didn't plan on selling, I'm definitely going to let you guys know right away. And if I kept anything I didn't plan on keeping, I'll let you guys know that too. Hopefully over the next month or two, I'll be able to go over a giveaway and try to get some of these games out of my collection that are up in the air so you guys can enjoy them more than I will be able to. But guys, this is going to wrap up this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe found it to be pretty interesting and found that the first toy we were able to get was able to fetch a pretty good penny, and you guys can kind of stay alert to look at maybe the years of when toys came out. If it came out like early 90s, late 80s, late 70s. It's always good to watch toys and take a look at the toy and see where it came out. And if you're curious what it's worth, put a simple description on eBay. I think I typed in this one, 1977, Oscar the Grouch talking alarm clock on eBay, because that's what it says on it. With toys, just give a brief description on eBay and just put the year. That's always a huge help. But as I said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to stay tuned for the next one, definitely click that subscribe button and click the bell. Like this video, leave a comment, let me know how you feel about it, if you want to give me any advice on how the next episode should be. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for checking this video, and I hope you guys have a great week hunting.